Deep beneath the Pacific Ocean, there's a place so dark, so silent, and so hostile that sunlight has never touched its floor. It's a world where pressure can crush steel, temperatures drop below freezing, and life takes on forms that defy logic. This is the Mariana Trench, Earth's final abyss. But here's the terrifying part. Scientists have discovered creatures here that existed millions of years before dinosaurs even walked the Earth. Creatures that make even the megalodon look like a goldfish. Stay till the end, because the number one creature on this list might just prove that Earth's deadliest predators never went extinct. And before we dive in, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from and what time is it for you right now? Let's descend into the darkness. Number 10. The giant Amphipod, the survivor from the deep at first glance. It might look like a harmless shrimp, but look closer and you'll realize this is no ordinary crustacean. Discovered over 7 miles below the surface, the giant Amphipod is a monstrous, alien-like shrimp that can grow up to 13 inches long. That's the size of a newborn baby. Its translucent body glows faintly in the dark, and it survives where temperatures fall near freezing and pressure could crush a submarine. Scientists believe it has barely changed for over 160 million years, making it a prehistoric survivor from an age before the dinosaurs ruled the land. Its body, structure, and DNA show remarkable resemblance to ancient ocean fossils, meaning this creature outlived the ice ages, asteroid strikes, and mass extinctions. The Amphipod is proof that in the abyss, time itself moves slower. But as strange as it looks, this is only the beginning, because what comes next has eyes that stare back through darkness. Number 9. The Barreleye Fish, the transparent-headed predator. Imagine a fish so strange that you can see its brain glowing inside its skull. Meet the Barreleye Fish, one of the most unsettling creatures ever found in the trench. Its head is completely transparent, a see-through dome filled with clear fluid, protecting its upward-facing eyes that can rotate inside the head like radar scanners. Scientists believe it evolved this way to survive the pitch-black world of the deep sea, where it stares upward to detect the faintest light of prey swimming above. Each eye can lock onto movement through total darkness, and when it spots a victim, it rotates its eyes forward to attack. It's not just creepy, it's evolutionary genius, discovered at depths over 2,000 meters. This ghostly fish lives in near silence, its glowing green eyes staring through eternity, waiting for a shadow to pass above. If dinosaurs could have seen it, they might have called it a monster from another world. But the Barrel isn't the only transparent creature down here. Next comes one so alien, scientists thought it was fake. Number 8. The Goblin Shark, the living fossil of the deep. The Goblin Shark is often called the ugliest shark in the world, but its appearance hides an ancient secret. It's a 125-million-year-old relic, often referred to as a living fossil because it's nearly identical to its prehistoric ancestors. With its pink, flabby skin and long, pointed snout filled with nail-like teeth, the Goblin Shark doesn't swim fast. Instead, it ambushes when prey comes near. Its jaws shoot forward like a spring-loaded trap, snapping out of its skull faster than the blink of an eye. This bizarre mechanism, called slingshot feeding, allows it to devour fish before they even realize they're being hunted. Found nearly 4,300 feet below the surface, this shark is perfectly designed for the shadows, where light never reaches and evolution slows to a crawl. Its blood vessels glow faintly through its skin, making it appear half-transparent, as if it never fully evolved into this world. Some scientists say the Goblin Shark is more ancient than the Tyrannosaurus. Down here, it's not the past that's dead, it's the present that's catching up. Number 7. The Deep Sea Dragonfish, the vampire of the abyss. The deep sea dragonfish looks like something from a nightmare. It has long, needle-like teeth so big they can't fit in its mouth, so they stick out even when its jaws are closed. Its body glows with bioluminescent organs, which it uses to lure prey in total darkness. When it flashes, it's light. Smaller fish mistake it for safety until the dragonfish opens its mouth and reveals rows of translucent fangs that can pierce through bone. This predator lives more than 2,000 meters deep, and unlike most fish, it can produce red light, the only color invisible at that depth. That means it can see its victims while remaining completely unseen. It's a stealth killer from the abyss, and its species dates back over 200 million years, making it older than most dinosaurs. Its terrifying design hasn't changed for eons, because in a world without light or mercy, evolution already reached perfection. But if you think that's the scariest part, wait until you meet a creature that can crush anything that falls into its reach. Number 6. The giant Isopod, the titan of the ocean floor, Imagine a cockroach the size of a cat crawling on the seafloor, thousands of feet below. That's not a nightmare. That's the giant Isopod, one of the largest crustaceans on Earth, found in the Mariana Trench. This armored scavenger grows up to 2.5 feet long, with segmented shells and massive claws built to tear apart whatever sinks to the bottom, from dead whales to decomposing sharks. It's part of a family that has existed since before dinosaurs, more than 350 million years ago. What's even more horrifying? It can go 5 years without eating. Instead, it waits patiently in the black mud, motionless, until a scent of decay reaches it. Then it moves with terrifying speed, breaking down its prey like an underwater machine. Its design hasn't changed in hundreds of millions of millions of years, because it doesn't need to. It's already the perfect creature for survival. Proof that the ocean's oldest monsters never really died. They just sank deeper. And that's just the first half. From glowing dragons to see-through sharks, these ancient predators ruled the oceans long before humans existed. But in part 2, we'll descend even deeper to meet the 5 most terrifying creatures ever found in the Mariana Trench. One of them is so massive it could swallow a submarine whole, and another might not be from Earth at all. So make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and stay tuned for part 2, because we're only halfway to the bottom. Number 5. The Fangtooth, the monster with the deepest bite. Meet the Fangtooth, one of the deepest living predators on Earth, found at depths of nearly 16,000 feet. At first glance, doesn't look large, barely 6 inches long. But what makes it terrifying are its teeth, the largest, proportionally, of any fish in the ocean. Each fang is so big that the fish has special sockets on its skull just to close its mouth. If those sockets didn't exist, its own teeth would pierce its brain. The Fangtooth is pure nightmare material. Its dark, leathery skin and oversized jaws make it look like a demon forged in pressure and darkness. It hunts by detecting the faintest vibrations in the water, and when it strikes, it attacks with such force that prey never even sees it coming. Scientists have called it the pit bull of the abyss, a name well learned for its aggression and resilience. Fossil records suggest that Fangtooth-like ancestors date back over 100 million years, surviving all mass extinctions that wiped out entire species. It doesn't just live in the deep, it rules it. Number 4. The Dumbo Octopus, the deepest dweller on Earth. Don't let the name fool you. The Dumbo Octopus may look cute at first glance with its ear-like fins flapping like wings, but it's one of the most mysterious and powerful survivors of the deep. It lives over 13,000 feet below the surface, where almost nothing else can survive. Instead of ink or speed, it relies on stealth and adaptation. Its body is gelatinous, allowing it to withstand immense pressure that would crush most submarines. Unlike other octopuses, the Dumbo doesn't hunt by ambush. It glides silently, using its fins to move like a ghost, and consumes prey whole, swallowing worms, crustaceans, and small creatures in a single motion. What's more fascinating is that its lineage stretches back to the early Cretaceous period, long before the first T-Rex existed. That means this seemingly gentle creature has watched empires rise and fall, all from beneath an endless ocean. It's a quiet reminder that not all ancient beings look terrifying, but even the gentlest ones can be unstoppable. Number 3. The Frilled Shark, the prehistoric sea serpent. The Frilled Shark looks like it swam straight out of mythology. It's often called a living fossil, unchanged for 80 million years, and for good reason. Its long, eel-like body can reach up to 7 feet, with 6 pairs of frilly gills and 300 needle-like teeth arranged in 25 rows. When it opens its mouth, those teeth curve inward, ensuring that any prey caught inside never escapes. This ancient predator moves slowly, but strikes with sudden speed, lunging forward like a serpent and swallowing its victim whole. Its diet includes squid, fish, and sometimes even smaller sharks. When researchers first captured footage of a frilled shark alive, it looked ancient and unnatural, like something that shouldn't exist anymore. Some scientists even believe this species dates back to the Jurassic era, making it a true survivor from the time of dinosaurs. In ancient Japan, fishermen who saw it rise from the deep believed it was a sea dragon, a sign of storms, earthquakes, or death. And maybe they were right, because every time this creature surfaces, something in nature stirs. Number 2. The Amphipod supergiant, the indestructible alien of the trench at first glance. This creature looks like an insect, but under a microscope, it becomes clear this is something far stranger. The supergiant Amphipod is a relative of the smaller Amphipod we met earlier, but this one is colossal, growing up to 30 times larger than normal scientists found it, 7 miles below the ocean's surface, at the very bottom of the trench, where almost no life should exist. What makes it shocking isn't just its size, but its biology. Its exoskeleton is coated with an aluminum-based layer, something never seen in any other living creature. That metallic armor protects it from the crushing pressure of the abyss, a natural form of protection that seems almost engineered. When scientists studied it, they discovered it survives on traces of organic debris that fall from the upper ocean, a diet so scarce it's almost impossible. And yet, the amphipod thrives. Its DNA shows ancient markers, linking it to species that existed over 200 million years ago. It's a living time capsule, older than mammals, older than most fish, and definitely older than dinosaurs. It raises one haunting question: how can something so ancient, so perfectly adapted, still exist today? Some scientists believe that the Mariana Trench itself acts as a time vault, preserving life forms from prehistoric Earth. If that's true, what else could be hiding down there? Number 1. The Mariana Snailfish, the apex predator of the deep. At first, it doesn't look like much. A pale, boneless fish with translucent skin, but appearances deceive. The Mariana Snailfish lives deeper than any known fish on Earth, over 8,000 meters below the surface, where the pressure is 1,000 times greater than at sea level. No other creature can survive that depth. None. Its body has evolved in ways that defy biology. Instead of bones, it has flexible cartilage. Instead of scales, it has a smooth, jelly-like membrane that bends under pressure, and inside its cells, it produces a chemical called TMA, which prevents its proteins from collapsing, a natural anti-crush mechanism. But what makes it terrifying is its role in the abyssal food chain. Despite its fragile look, it's the dominant predator at that depth, feeding on everything smaller than itself, including crustaceans, worms, and even other snailfish. Its stomach contents reveal it's not just a scavenger, it's a hunter, a predator that has adapted perfectly to a world of eternal darkness. Scientists studying it call it the last fish standing, because below its territory, life simply stops. It represents the absolute limit of life, the line where evolution finally gives up. And here's the chilling truth: the Mariana Snailfish is thriving, while other species struggle to survive climate change and pollution. This creature continues to multiply completely untouched by anything happening above. It's a reminder that the ocean doesn't need us. Long after humanity is gone, the abyss will still breathe, and creatures like the snailfish will inherit the Earth. Every expedition into the Mariana Trench brings back new footage, new sounds, and sometimes new life forms never seen before. In 2019, submersibles recorded strange, metallic clicks and humming noises, sounds unlike any known marine creature. Some scientists believe they're natural, others aren't so sure if the trench can preserve species from before the dinosaurs. Who's to say it can't also hide something else, something that's been watching the surface for millions of years? After all, we've explored less than 5% of the world's oceans. The rest remains uncharted, silent, waiting. So, the next time you stand by the sea and watch the waves, remember, beneath those waves lies a world older, darker, and more powerful than we can imagine. A world where the rules of nature bend and ancient monsters still roam. The Mariana Trench isn't just the deepest place on Earth. It's a doorway to prehistory, a reminder that the ocean keeps its secrets well. And maybe, just maybe, the scariest creatures on our planet aren't extinct. They're just waiting for us to dive deep enough to find them. If you made it this far, tell me in the comments, which creature gave you chills? And would you dare go down there if you had the chance? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell, because next time, we're diving even deeper into the mysteries of the unseen world beneath us.